Hey everybody, welcome to another Pro Acoustics Tech Talk. I'm Nathan, and today we're going to be talking all about audio systems for retail stores, what we would recommend, what products we're going to use, and how our systems can help enhance your retail space. All right, so the type of sound system you choose for your retail store is going to depend on a lot of factors. It's going to depend on the size of it, how big it is, the layout, whether you have different zones or different areas that need different treatments, the type of products you sell, and the atmosphere you want to create. You know, most hardware stores don't typically want booming bass with super loud volumes, but a super hip clothing store, you normally don't just want light background music. You might want to crank it up a little bit more to, pump up the kids. But you don't normally have talk radio, for instance, playing in a clothing store or something like that either. So, it's all about finding, exactly what you're after and then what we can do to accommodate your vision. So there's different types of speakers we can always use in retail stores. If you want like a clean, minimalist look that you don't really see, we can always do in-ceiling speakers. We've got a wide variety of sizes of in-ceiling speakers, everything from like a 5-inch woofer up to like a 6.5-inch or 8-inch woofer. We even have in-ceiling subwoofers if we need bass, but we can definitely do, white or black in-ceiling speakers to accommodate whatever you need. We also, have surface mount speakers, wall-mounted speakers. They're a good choice if you want to kind of save on money and you're all right with, seeing the speakers are there visibly on the wall. Once again, we have white or black in almost all models. Most manufacturers also make surface mount speakers to go along with their in-ceiling speakers. So if we need to do a blend of different speaker types, we can do that. That's not a problem either. Or if you've got kind of a more modern open ceiling, we also have hanging pendant type speakers. They basically are hung from the ceiling and come in a variety of different shapes and sizes, colors, black and white, or can be painted in almost all cases as well. They're a great choice for, like I mentioned, a vaulted, open, more modern ceiling with open ductwork, and can be distributed throughout the space to kind of make things a little bit more immersive for everybody involved there. As mentioned, if we look at wall mount, in-ceiling, or pendant speakers, we also have an option for subwoofers if we need to have a little bit more rock and bass, and we can definitely add that into your system as well. When we're adding these speakers, depending on the type of space and the number of speakers we need, we then will need a mixer or an amplifier to go along with that. If it's light background music, we can typically use a much smaller amplifier, whereas if we have a whole lot of pendants hanging in the ceiling with a subwoofer, we might need a little bit bigger wattage, or maybe even a multi-zone amp to accommodate your space. A multi-zone setup could look something like having pendants in the main sales floor, in-ceiling speakers in the restrooms, maybe some surface mount speakers back in the back for the folks in the stock room or the loading dock. We have a variety of options along those lines. We can also even incorporate a paging mic if needed. If you need to be able to say, hey, Mr. Manager, please come to the front desk, or let somebody know a delivery is happening. We have a variety of different microphone options we can add. And then we can also add some sort of source to the system, a media player. Many of our mixer amps have built-in media players, or we can add standalone media players, or perhaps you'd like to add like satellite radio to your system. Almost all of our mixer amps can accommodate basically industry standard connections and hookups as needed. So that you can do Spotify for business or Pandora commercial or anything like that for your favorite music. So. No matter which type of system solution you're looking at, we can definitely accommodate and build something for you. All of the gear that we have available is built tough, commercial grade systems, not just a home audio system that's being used in place of that, which you see a lot of times, because we really want to make sure and get built tough, commercial grade gear that is going to last you for years and years to come, because we're ultimately running these systems, maybe not 24 hours a day, but 12 to 18 hours a day in retail type environments. So if you got any questions, definitely feel free to reach out to us or let us know how we can help design a system for you. www.proacousticsusa.com. Drop us a like, drop us a note down below, let us know you're watching, subscribe so you can keep up to date on whatever we have going on, and let us know if we can help out. And until next time, thanks again, guys.